Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich in Japan. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So we've invaded the Bahari Commune. We have invaded the Internationale, and in one day, tomorrow, 2 days from now, we'll also be invading the Entente. So we're kind of at war with just everybody on the face of the earth at the moment. And I think that's A-okay. We can take them all on. No problems there. So you guys should immediately launch. Yes, you guys are already launching. Fantastic. New Zealand, we have to wait till them to actually join the war. But we'll eventually move troops in that region as well. And Hawaii looks like they're about to fall. So that's all quite nice. Of course, we're going to call in all of our allies. Apparently Mexico is involved. But Mexico's in the Entente. I thought they were in the Internationale. We're at 80 here, so we should hopefully be able to break our way in. New Zealand still doesn't seem like they want to get involved. There we go. New Zealand is now involved, and we can send over our entire army to try to dislodge them, which should not be too difficult. Oh, I deleted the purple line. That's my fault. Please just go back here, spearhead your way towards Lucao. Go actually to their new capital. So we can get them to capitulate sooner rather than later. We can probably send all these troops up north. Kill Mongolia, kill Tibet. I mean, if I was to justify against them, how long would it take? 65 days for you. 65 days for you. Because unfortunately, the reform government of China doesn't seem like they're too interested in taking their actual lands back, unfortunately. But they might just attack us. We'll see. Okay, so our Marines are landing in Darwin with no resistance. We're slowly winning here. It looks like to me there's actually nobody in Auckland either, so that works out quite nicely. Send our troops down towards the south. You're now on convoy escort duty. So the invasion of Australia has now begun. Most of our troops, of course, will be going towards Sydney and Canterbury. Okay, they actually have some troops in Auckland, but not that many. Yeah, you're also very aggressive. Just everybody be very aggressive with your battle plan at the moment. Yes, we did take Honolulu. Immediately, they have capitulated. We'll hold the city there. So now that they have gone, maybe we can just piece out the Internationale with what we have. I'm not too sure. Yeah, the drought keeps taking its toll. We probably should be doing the land reforms. Let's do some agricultural land reform. 1 civilian factory. No, 2 civilian factories here. 1 military, 1 civilian. I don't know if the Americans will declare war on us, but let's do it. You know what? I might as well invade every single faction at once. What's the worst that can happen? What if it's like go up and around? We just sneak our way into their capital. The Princely Federation, by the way, they better join our faction. These guys never did, and it was very sad. Who actually won the election? Looks like the Social Conservatives did. Greece has declared war on Turkey and Albania. You know what? Ballsy. I'll give them that. I think you guys here should be fine. Like, most of the Canadian army... I don't know, actually. Most of the Canadian army... probably, like, in this region, right? Like, I'd be surprised if they were anywhere else. Not that Canada is actually that strong. They are kind of really weak. So you might just want to, from Australia, invade our way into, like, Vancouver. So these troops move your way over here. By the way, I didn't even check to see what's happening in New Zealand. Okay, they did land. Lovely. You guys are here. One guy marches back. You guys marching forward. And you two are now from Honolulu to the great city of Vancouver. I mean, we could invade Mexico. You see, I mean, Mexico's not a major city, though. It's not actually, or major country. It doesn't really matter that much compared to, like, the Canadians. We'll deal with that. Okay, so their next major city is about to fall. How are supplies here? A little bit bad, but, you know, could be significantly worse. Oh, they did a peace deal. Even though the CSA... Okay, I was going to say the CSA took way more territory than that. Honestly, they're lucky to even have this much territory. That does mean the Americans could be getting involved in international conflicts significantly faster than I would like. Make some more submarines. And you know what? We need better submarines. These ones that we have are... I mean, we already have... Go for advanced, and then we'll switch these guys over to be advanced subs. Because even then, they shouldn't be that expensive. Yeah, our oil situation is still kind of bad. Trade. Does any of our subjects make oil? The Philippines barely. So you know what? Let's trade with 2 factories with Persia. Because they're not our enemy. Oh, is this canceled? We can't do it while the... Oh, we can't do it because the American Civil War... Like, I think we had like a day left on it. Okay, so apparently because the American Civil War is over, we can no longer do that. We'll send you here. Progress will slowly be made on this island. Make our way down towards the south of New Zealand. And once our boats are here, they're on their way. How many sea zones is this? It is 1, 2, 3, 4 sea zones. Where's the, I'm guessing it's the... Yeah, the Navy's taking a lot of fuel, so... You guys dock for right now. You don't need to be active. You guys also dock. You do not need to be active. Hopefully it'll save on fuel costs a little bit. Any other major cities here? I don't really see any. We're taking 1 here. It's worth 1 victory point. Is that enough for a win? I don't know. We got 1 up here. Is this even a core? It is a core state. We're at 20 victory points. We need to at least somewhat march our way into Nepal to take them over. Yeah, you really have no interest in attacking anybody, do you? Okay, these 3 Marines, or these 3 troops are on this front. And your plan is to do basically the same thing, except you're moving your way to Perth. The only major Australian city on this side of the continent. New Sicily has capitulated. Go your way to Townsville just so we can take another port here. How is everything going here? A bit of a mess. Russia is like starting to lose, which I'm actually surprised by. Okay, they have capitulated. So pass our turn a million times. And honestly, I'm going to give it all to the Printing Federation. And just hope that, they appreciate it. If they don't, we'll just invade them too. That's my logic here. We're also going to send troops to the Russian border. I do think we want to invade the Russians as well. You guys, for right now, are just going to be on the border with India, just in case they get any funny ideas about, you know, not joining our economic sphere. They still don't actually like us that much. But I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Not you guys here. We have no oil. The Navy's still taking a lot. Where do we have boats, like, doing anything? We have these guys. Can you also dock? Oh, they were just hanging around. That's probably where all of our oil's going. Like, oil's expensive, for sure. Okay, so New Zealand is going to fall sooner rather than later. And Australia definitely cannot put up any resistance here at all. So I assume they're not going to get India united until they've at least defeated Madras in the south, which shouldn't be that much of a problem for them, I believe. What we're going to do against Russia is I am just going to justify a war. Because you know what? At this point, why not? Why not go to war with every single person and have... If you touch the Atlantic, you're basically going to be in my... Or the Pacific, not the Atlantic. Everybody here is going to be in my faction. For sure. Like, Germany, you can have Western Russia. I'll take the East. I'll take Siberia. And we can split it 50-50. As, you know, a show of good faith. After I did take your possessions in the Pacific. You know, to show that we're still on decent terms. So let's get these ships, combine them together. Delete all your old orders. You can't even reach that far up north, can you? Let's see, like, what's your max range? 1,800 kilometers, 25. Is it just that one ship holding us back? It might be. So this new ship, you are now, go join like this navy. Still not far enough to reach though, so we can't actually even reach Mexico. The plan still kind of stays where it is for now. We got all these tiny islands that we can maybe deal with, but everybody here is on this front, please and thank you. Still marching this way. Still attacking. One of these Marines can go take that province. Oh, you are establishing a foreign office. You can contact the Westerners, but I don't believe you can join the Reichspakt or the Entente. You can't do this, right? The only thing they can do is join the Co-Prosperity Sphere from this focus. Like, they don't like us, but Like, if they join the Cold Prosperity Sphere, I will give them their territory. I have no qualms about that. Okay, so you know what? Just invade Russia as well. That's everybody. China, please, join the war as well. Like, who aren't we at war with now? Like, we're at war with a pretty decent chunk of the world. You go big or you go home. You know? Court Qing nobles. That seems pretty bad for the, Just join my government. Please. I beg of you. I do have some more troops. You know what? Don't add one. He does not need to be added. He can be removed for the time being. Deploy some troops in Tokyo. Get you guys here underneath a new general. You are basically just a you're a pure infantry army, and your goal is going to be putting down the rest of China's smaller factions. 35 days, not bad. We can go deal with FKMT. Probably with just these 25 guys, to be honest. Like, it shouldn't be that difficult to do. I mean, I was gonna say we have naval experience. We really don't. Like, that island's gonna be further away. Like, there just isn't much we can do. Other than just hope the CSA invades the Canadians. If they do that, they will be my best friends forever. So, if the CSA went down the free the New World, I would be okay with that. It's them joining up with the International that I have some concerns with, for sure. You guys have not entered our territory yet. They're getting there, but you know, not quite there. Unsurprisingly, Greece and Austria are just destroying. I mean, Greece and Serbia, they're all basically getting killed by the Austrians and Turkey. Not a huge surprise there. The war with Russia does make things more difficult for the Russians because they want to send troops all the way over here. So Germany, this is your chance. If you can defeat the French, send all of your troops to Russia. You're going to be looking in a pretty solid position, I would say. That's just my my guess here. I know you're still exiled. There's nothing I can do about it at the moment. Just more military factories. So are you not a puppet state? Your autonomous dependency. I could request you just give me all of your army, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Send this marine to take all of these provinces. He's not going to be as effective as most of the other troops. Yeah, Australia, for example, is just one of those countries where it's just a matter of time before... Rent Control Act. Do some more land reform, please and thank you. Like, Finland's not involved, even though I would really like them to. Or, like, Don Kuban or the Lash Orda got involved, that would also be quite nice. Like, Mongolia has 12 to 30 divisions. Tibet has 8 to 22. Like, if we can, like, say, push our way into Tibet, or, like, Mongolia, capitulate them, and then push our way into, like, here. Wouldn't be a bad idea. All of our troops have at least made it out of India, though, so that's good. Trying to think, like... These are all the Ententes. None of you are... I mean, Cuba is in the Reichspakt. Brazil's in the Reichspakt. France... King of France owns the... Wait, what? Why does France own the Panama Canal? I don't know. What we could do is we could send our troops to Cuba. And prepare a naval invasion of, like, Nova Scotia. Because you're already preparing 100 days, and you're already preparing for the war in New England. Which would be a blessing. It's either the CSA dies, which is good for us, or the Canadians die, which is good for us. Both of those, I think, are positives. I guess you want to deploy one of these tanks. Yes, I understand. The drought sucks. I would solve the drought issue if I could. Are you guys being very aggressive? You are. Okay. The Russians still have not shown up quite yet. What I'm going to do is this cavalry division. You're just going to march like straight here. Because like most of this front line doesn't matter. The Chinese AI will kind of clean that up themselves. We just need to meet marching our way towards, you know, like towards Moscow, if at all possible. Like we're also technically at war with the Bulgarians. Believe he's declared war in Paraguay. I don't think that makes any. Yeah, none of that matters. It's completely irrelevant for everything we're doing. But I do think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My saying if you enjoyed, a thumbs up. If not enjoy, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.